Oh no. Yay! Are you there? Yes. Okay. Thought we were having technical difficulties this morning. Good morning. Hey, it's Cindy with Surviving Mommy, and what's with the hat, right? That's what you're thinking? What's with the hat? Why does she have an obnoxious, wintry looking hat on? I thought it would get your attention, and also because I'm participating in this challenge on Instagram. I don't know why. There's no prize, there's no payment, but Disney Style, an Instagram account that I follow on Instagram, they're doing this Disney Style challenge, and so each day you have to post a picture of something, and so tomorrow's is a hat, and it's so obnoxious, like I'm just looking at myself in the camera, and it's so obnoxious. When my husband and I went to Disneyland Paris for our honeymoon many years ago, we saw everyone walking around with these, and I'm like, oh, I've never seen those in the United States. I have to get one. So anyway, I thought this would be my hat I went to take it off because I know you're like, look at me going, like, that's so ridiculous, right? Okay, so yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna wear that hat for the Instagram Disney Style challenge that I'm doing, which, you can follow me on Instagram at Surviving Mommy. So, all right, good morning. Welcome to Coffee Convo Wednesday. This is episode 25. So we've been doing this for over 6 months now. Last week was our 6-month episode, episode that we've been doing this for 6 months. So, sorry, now my hair's all jacked up. Okay. Which kind of leads me into my first topic, which is red lipstick, which you can clearly see I have on. And it's sort of to go with my Surviving Mommy Disney Mickey inspired t-shirt that you can get, that was my shameless plug, by going to survivingmommy.com. But really, I wanted to talk about red lipstick for a couple of reasons. One, but let me preface this. I am not a makeup or hair person, at all. I don't have any business talking about hair or makeup, but I'm going to, I guess. And here's why. So last night I was having dinner with a girlfriend of mine, Taylor, and we did like a double date with our husbands. And the first thing I noticed when I showed up to dinner was she was wearing red lipstick. And I was like, wow. Well, we got in the middle, all this conversation, so I never got to it. So we go to the bathroom at the end of dinner, and she's telling me how she's like, I see you wearing it all the time, and I kind of got inspired, and I got this free sample of this red lipstick when I think she got something from Sephora, and she's like, so I wanted to try it. Here's the thing. Like I said, I'm not a makeup, not a hair person, not like any of that. I don't know squat. Oh, cheers. Thanks to Mama Jane for bringing me Starbucks. But here's what I did. So maybe, I guess it's been over a year now, I saw that CoverGirl was making a Star Wars lipstick. And I thought, I'm in. So I went to the Walmart and I got me a Star Wars CoverGirl lipstick. No, they're not paying me, but I'm just sharing this with you because this was the first red lipstick that I bought. Now, I've used red lipstick before for Halloween costumes or whatever, but I've never thought, oh, I'm gonna wear it in my daily life like Gwen Stefani, because clearly I am not Gwen Stefani. But I have friends who do it. I have friends who are all confident with their makeup and their hair. Yeah, that's not me. Well, I got this Star Wars lipstick and I felt kind of inspired because I'm like, I love Star Wars, and look, it comes in this red color. It was like a dark red, number 30, but we're in reverse, so it's gonna look like 03, but it's 30. So I was going to this this blogger event for my girlfriend Titania, and I put it on, and I got tons of compliments. And I think it's because people weren't used to seeing me with this bold lipstick. And I thought, I'm putting it on, I'm wearing it, and I don't really care what anyone else thinks, because once you get past the age of 30, you kind of don't care. I don't, at least. So I never looked back after that. So then what I did was a Google search for top 5 best red lipsticks. So I did top 5 best red lipsticks, and this one came up, which is MAC, and it's called MAC Ruby Woo. I think it was number 1 or number 2 on the list, and it was red lipsticks that look good on all different skin tones or whatever. Well, I really like this lipstick. This is the one I'm wearing right now. That's the MAC Ruby Woo, and I've been wearing MAC makeup forever. I don't only wear MAC makeup, clearly, because I wear CoverGirl too. But I do like a mix of a bunch of things, but the lipsticks I've always kind of invested in because they're really good. And this has lasted me forever. So there you go. So I'm not like a lipstick person or whatever. Oh, and I have to give my mom another cheers because she's watching this morning. Hey, Mom, which is funny because she's downstairs in her apartment. All right, so there you go. That's red lipstick. And I do have to give shout outs to my makeup and styling friends, my Nashville bestie, Channy, my girlfriend, Elizabeth, who's a stylist, my girlfriend, Heather Branches. Like they all like are kind of the ones who are all hip and cool on the hair and makeup, and that's just not me. And that's okay. But look how cute it looks when, when you're wearing like a little red accent or you're wearing a red accent on your shirt. Red lipstick always looks good with white or black and white, stripes, white, black. Anyway, so there's my non-professional makeup red lipstick advice for you. So good morning for everyone who is coming in and joining, and I appreciate you. So that was number 1 on the list today, red lipstick. Number 2, because I have my list down here. Number 2, I went to go see a sneak peek of The Girl on the Train, the movie from the very, very famous book, which I just read like 3 weeks ago, and I read it in like 2 days. It was so good. The book was so good. But here's the thing about reviews, and maybe I set this up and you thought I was going to tell you if you should go see the movie or not. I don't like to do that. Remember when that, who were the guys that used to do the movie reviews? Siskel and Ebert, yes. They used to do the movie reviews and they would tell you, go see it, thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't believe in doing that because if I say, the movie was so good, and then you go see it and you're like, she's whack. That movie was not good at all. But if I tell you the movie was sucky, then you go see it and you're like, this was the best movie ever. Or you don't go see it because I told you it was kind of stinky, and then you feel like you've missed out on going to see the movie. But the reason I'm even bringing it up, because there are a couple things I do want to tell you if you're going to go see the movie. And if you read the book. And even if not. Even if you didn't read the book. So I read the book. See, when you read a book and you go see the movie, you have a lot of expectations of like what is, is it going to be just like the book? How much truer could it have been? Was it not as true? But there were a couple parts in the movie that I just wanted to give you a heads up about. Again, I'm not going to say whether it was good or whether it was bad. That's for you to decide. And if you really want to know what I think, then send me an email, cindy@survivingmommy.com, and I'll tell you, or DM me here on Facebook and I'll tell you. But I just don't want to give you my opinion of the whole movie. But I will tell you, there are some graphic parts, a couple of them in there. And then the other thing, if you read the book, and if you haven't, there's some sexy time parts. Like the actress, one of the actresses in there, not Emily Blunt, but one of the other actresses, I don't know her name, and she's got a body. Like I was watching her going, dang girl. But she's also like, 25, if that. Not that I had a body like that when I was 25, but she's 25 and she's an actress, so she gets paid to have a body like that. But there's like a lot of sexy time happening in the movie. So that's what I'm going to tell you. So I cannot tell you, I'm sorry. If it's good or bad, you have to figure that out for your own, but email me if you really want to know my opinion, because it's just that, it's just my opinion. But I just wanted to warn you that there are some graphic parts where you're like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Doing that. And then there are some sexy time parts where maybe you're like, woo, or maybe you're just like, I don't want to watch it, I want to watch it, but, okay. So there you go, some sexy time parts and some graphic stuff. All right, so that's number 2 on the list, The Girl on the Train review. And then the third thing I was saving because it's so funny. I feel like, excuse me one second. I feel like I need to pull my shirt up there. I feel like I just didn't want to do that on camera. Why? We're all friends. We can do that, right? I can pull up my sports bra, my tank top. So the last thing on the list, I have to tell you what I did to this total and complete stranger the other day. So I'm clearly not shy. I'm hosting Coffee Convo, and we do this every Wednesday, and we've done it for a while. Clearly, I have no problem talking to people. Well, I was at the Home Depot with my husband the other day, and I was sitting in his car waiting for him. He went into the Home Depot, and because I still have the Stormtrooper boot on, I stayed in the car. So I was talking to one of my girlfriends, Elisa, who has been like one of my best friends forever. Well, she's totally single. And like any friends of mine who are single, I always feel the need to, help them find love, because I'm super happy and in love with my husband. So I feel like Everyone should be in love. Yes. So yeah, that being said, as I'm sitting at the Home Depot in the parking lot, sitting there on the phone talking to her, and I look over and I see this really attractive man. So I'm like, hey there, attractive man. And she's like, what are you doing? I said, there's a really good looking guy out here. He's talking on his cell phone. I think you might find him attractive. Like, I think he's attractive, and I know like who you've dated before, so I kind of think he's attractive. So anyway, so he totally catches me looking at him as I'm, hey. So my husband, Eric, comes back to the car. He's like, what are you doing? I said, we got to beat that guy. He's like, what? Not really shocked, because he knows me and knows what a freak I am. And so I said, no, I think this guy would be good for Elisa, and I'm talking to her right now. And she's like, no, you're not going to go up to him. I said, yeah, I got to go up to him. So we decide to get in the car. Now he's kind of over this way to like the left of the driver's seat. We circle the parking lot, and now he's in front of Home Depot, and he's still on the phone. We do a drive-by, and he looks at us, and we look at him. And so we kind of just like, feel out the situation. I go, nope, let's go again. Let's go again. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it. It's like, wait, let me FaceTime Elisa. So I hang up with her, FaceTime her back. So now I have her on my phone, which clearly I was looking for, and I'm talking to it. Duh. So I have the phone on FaceTime. I'm like, hey, hold on. So we start to drive up, and I'm like this, like trying to show her the guy. And I go, honey, stop, just stop. He's like, oh goodness gracious. So I roll down the window. I'm like, excuse me, sir, I'm so sorry. I know you're on the phone. Do you have a minute? And he's like, yeah, hold on, Ron. He puts the phone down. I said, this is ridiculous, I know, but I'm all about carpe diem, seize the day. Yeah, you only live once, YOLO, all those things. Are you a single gentleman, perhaps? So I realize he probably thinks I'm a lunatic, but because my husband is sitting right next to me, I can't be that much of a lunatic, right? Or he just thinks, it doesn't matter what he probably could have thought. I'm going to move on from that, what just entered my head. So he's like, yes, I am. And I said, well, I know this is weird, but my best friend Elisa, she's on FaceTime right now, and see how pretty she is? Isn't she beautiful? She's beautiful, and she's a single gal too. And I was just thinking, it would be great if maybe you wanted to meet her, and maybe she wanted to meet you. Look at it. And he just starts dying laughing. And he's like, okay. I said, well, do you have a business card or anything on you? And he said, I don't, but that's my truck over there, and it has my business information on the back of the truck. So I'm like, perfect, I'll go get it and, write it down. And he's completely cracking up, and I'm totally laughing. I said, I'm so sorry to bother you and interrupt your morning, but I hope you have a good day. And if this works out, awesome. If it doesn't, totally understand, but thank you for being a good sport and not calling the police on me. So I drive around with my husband, and we go to the truck, and we tell her on FaceTime, I don't know why I'm doing this, but we tell her on FaceTime, here's the number. So she's writing the number down, whatever it is, the number. I don't write it down. I don't even know the name of the company because there was something blocking the window. All we were getting was the phone number. So she writes the phone number down. You ready for the worst ending ever? Days later, so I've even given her the perfect opening line. Hey, you just call and say, I'm so sorry. My friend Cindy and her husband stopped you today, and she's like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, blah, whatever. And she's in. So a couple days later, I call to follow up. I can't find the number, is what she says to me. I can't find the number. She said, I was laughing so hard when I was talking to you. I was at work. I wrote the number down on a piece of paper, like on the back of a piece of paper, like something I was working on. And she said, I can't find the paper. I can't find the paper. I said, what if this was your future husband? She goes, yes, but you believe in God has a plan. So if he was my future husband, I would have found the number. And I said, yeah, you're right. That is totally true. So there you go. I don't even know what to do aside from going back to that Home Depot, which was nowhere near our house or anywhere near where we would normally be. We just happened to be in that area for an appointment. So, right? Such a bummer. Like, all right, so there you go. I'm a total dork. My dog has decided to bark now in the background. Loki, he's like, oh, you left me outside. Really? He doesn't appreciate that I didn't put him on camera today. All right, so there's your coffee convo Wednesday. Number one, red lipstick. I'm not a makeup professional, not a beauty expert, not at all. Like my friend Christopher Mackin is way better about beauty than me. But red lipstick, like try it. I tried the Star Wars inexpensive CoverGirl brand and loved it. It's a little darker red, and then the Ruby Woo by MAC. Fantastic. And now I've been wearing red lipstick for over a year, like all about it. It's like my thing. I mean, not like Gwen Stefani, of course. I don't go outside and work out and wear my red lipstick. But that's because I don't work out. That's number one on the list. Number two, The Girl on the Train movie. Saw it last night. Go see it for yourself and decide. If you really want to know what my opinion is, just shoot me an email, Cindy@survivingmommy.com. But yeah, some sexy time and a little graphic violence. But you decide on your own, okay? And then number three, a missed opportunity with one of my single girlfriends, and I'm so disappointed because he was so handsome and she's beautiful and they would have been perfect together. All right, so there you go. And don't forget, Surviving Mommy shirts are on sale, the regular version or the magical version at survivingmommy.com. Don't forget to enter your email address and you can get my blogs in your inbox whenever you want. And thanks for following me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm doing that Disney style Instagram challenge, so make sure you're following me on Instagram. I'm on there all the time because I love it. Have a great week. Happy Wednesday. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Mwah! And thanks for the coffee, Mom. Love you. Mama Jane's awesome. Have a great day.